Wow, somebody's already. Hey! Yes, you are live.
Hey, everybody.
All right, guys. So look, I got a few things going on here. One, I just got the new Logitech Brio camera, so I'm actually using that over here on the side where it normally would be on the computer. Second thing is I got the blue microphone, and I'm hoping it picks up both of us. So hopefully that works. But we got the dogs locked away right now. They're barking. Everything I do here, I got the shepherds barking. But if y'all don't mind, let me know if you can hear us okay. Hey, everybody. His name is Jeff. My name is Jeff.
My name is Jeff.
What's going on, guys? Awesome. I'll give it a little bit. So today's objective is one, I want to talk a lot about Jeff, kind of tell you where he's at. He's had a lot of things happen since the last time I've done an update with his heart. So I would like to get to that. Also talk to you all about the Bitcoin results and everything about that. All the new things are happening there. What's going on, guys? So let me ask, can you all hear me good? The quality already appears to be so much better. The Brio is supposed to be one of the best. Shoots in 4K. So North Carolina. Sorry, I'm trying to keep up. When Josh goes to the bathroom. Hello.
Hey, everyone.
Hear me good. Awesome. That's awesome. I was worried about that because this thing, me and Jeff were just laughing because the issue I have is I took the Brio out of the case and never did any instructions and just hooked it up. And then I didn't do nothing about it. And same thing with this blue microphone. I got this one hooked up. I didn't read any instructions. I just plugged it in and I was like, all right, I'm ready to go. So I know nothing. I know it has like 4 different settings on it.
Thank God for YouTube.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I had to do is YouTube it up. If you hear the dogs in the background, I apologize. They're going to probably be barking throughout the whole thing. I want to see if I can. You're a potato. Awesome. Little echoey. All right. Let me know if it gets any better. I'm good. We're all good. How are you all? Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's something else I definitely want to talk about too is Bray and his progress, and thank y'all so much. Unfortunately, he's with his mom right now, but me and him, now that we got this camera, we'll be going live as well. But a little bit of feedback. All right, so what I'm going to do, let me turn the volume down.
We're winging this if you can't tell.
Yeah, we're winging it. I'm going to, thank you so much. I'm going to move it over to a different setting. All right, this is setting number 2. Let me know if this one's any better. Is this one echoes a bit? Is this one still echoey? Minnesota.
Sound is awesome.
Sound is awesome. Awesome. All right.
Thanks for the prayers.
Hey, everyone. Hey, Hunter. John. Let's see. You better win this Bitcoin. Yeah, that's a big story. Sorry about the sounds good here. Awesome. Okay, good. Well, I got everything set up good. Hope you all like the quality. It looks on here. Sorry, I keep looking back and forth, but it looks really good. I can't even. Oh, from San Jose, California. Man, I'd like to be there.
Tallahassee.
A lot of people praying for you. No echo. Good. That's awesome.
Good.
I'm glad I got this thing set up finally right.
It moves too fast for me. I'm too old. I can't read that fast.
Puppy poster. Oh yeah, that's our shepherds. That's Glenda. She loves Alaska. Goodness gracious. Portland, Oregon. All places I've never been to.
See North Carolina. Boston, Mass.
Ohio.
Hello, Chad.
I used to West by God, Virginia.
There we go.
So one of the things while we're getting people on here, the painted quarters that I ordered came in, and I'm going to try to show you, but this quality is unbelievable. So anybody that's going to be posting coming up here soon, they will be getting these, or anybody. I'm sorry. I see what happens. The same thing happens in the videos. I can't do 2 things at once. But if anybody that, let's see if you can
Oh yeah.
So there's that one. Then they got the National Parks version. It's unbelievable the quality these things have. And then
Yeah, that was.
so anybody that orders that, I just had to reamp it, but anybody that orders the benefit we're doing for Australia, that's the quarters I'll be sending out. Now I did put it up an extra $2. It was 10. I had to put it 2 because these are costing me like $4 a piece, or 4 or 5 plus shipping and plus the necklace and everything. So I wanted to make sure that I was able to get a little bit of money to Australia, because if not, it kind of defeats the purpose. But I want to thank everyone for their support on that. It's been amazing. Now that I have this live thing here, I'm going to try to do a live donation. All right, let me get caught up on the chat here. Did I ever find out what happened to the other New York? So funny story. So me and him spoke finally, and he sent me out half of my order. So I had a whole bunch of quarters ordered during, and he sent me half of them. So to those of you all that just ordered, I had 13 or 14 that I just sent out. They're in there. So yes, I did find I got half of it. I didn't get all of it, but now that I found these, which this is, I can't even say this is hand painted. This one's like unbelievable. The quality of it.
Somebody says they were painted in China.
Could have been everything.
We don't know.
Yeah. I like gold and silver, not digits on the screen. South Carolina. Sorry, I'm trying to keep up to you all.
Oh gosh.
Well, thank you so much. Did you get to keep the proxy pin? Oh yeah, that's actually something. That was a lot of questions I got asked about the coins that we were winning. And to answer that question now, and I'll say it again later, I was able to keep some of the coins. So what I was going to do, I know a lot of people, or even a couple other YouTubers, asked me for it. So I need to find a way that I can send that out. I don't know, something neat, like I hate to say competition, but something I can do to say thank you all, because I don't know how many. I think I have like 7 or 8 of them total. So one of them I did promise to another YouTuber, a good friend of mine that helped me get started. And outside of that, I'll go ahead and one of them I gave to Bray. So I will find a way that I can get that to you all too. So that'll be something else I'll do. Mississippi. Hey guys. Hey everyone. Georgia. I spent some time in Atlanta. Let's
see quite a few Kentucky there.
Definitely Syracuse. What's the most money in one day I've won out of a coin pusher? Hey, Jillian. You know, that's a good question. I think it would be on one of my videos. I'm pretty sure that last one, was it 2 videos ago that I hit the 500 or something like that? I think it was. I think that was my highest paid. But I was just talking, so everyone's pretty much told me their feelings of the new coin pusher, and I agree 100%. I think it's terrible. It's definitely a good money maker. I spoke to Mike, and he watched the video, which ironically they watched the videos too. So they supposedly going to do something. When I go back up and record again, I'll try to see if it's any better. But if not, I'm not going to waste my money on it. I mean, I'll let somebody else. I'm already kind of sucker as it is with how much money I put in those things. So I'll let someone else waste their money. But they're supposed to be working on that one. And that's the problem with those professionally built ones. They're definitely made so the house will win. Where the other one that's like more of a home built kind of style, you can definitely win off of those. Maine, been to Bangor. I love it. So it's very beautiful. Rich father, hey. Yeah, it was. I tell you what, I was excited too. What's the funny thing about that is the video before that I keep saying where I tried to clear it out, the part 2 of that. I lost like $400 and some on that one, and then the video afterwards, which is the one I put up, however much I lost on that one. So whatever earnings that I've made, I'm definitely probably pretty close to being even, if not in the negative. So I want to definitely make that clear. Pennsylvania.
Dragster Life Shop. Yes, we are from West Virginia.
Yep. Yeah, West Virginia. Right? The West Virginia border, and I've bounced back and forth from living in Virginia and West Virginia. I know everybody wants to know about the shout out to my wife. Yeah, she needs a shout out. She
Hi, Jeff,
kill me.
it's Misty. Good to see you. Who's that? Hello, Misty.
Sorry, we're trying to. It's the only problem about this being over here. We're going from here to here. Well, before we go any farther, I'd like to take a minute for Jeff to talk to you all, if that's okay, and kind of tell you. He just spent another 10 days.
12 days.
12 days in the hospital, unfortunately. So I'll let him tell you where he's at with the surgery, and from there, and maybe ways that we can keep on giving him a hand, if that's okay. So,
Tuesday, 2 weeks ago, I was having problems with my pacemaker. They went in, made some changes to it, and wanted to observe me for a few days. So while I was there, they decided to finish up most of my testing and all for my transplant. The testing I had done, I had cardiocats done, I had echoes of my heart done, echoes of my legs, colonoscopy, everything. So about 90% through the testing now. My next part is going to be the letter from the hospital either accepting me or rejecting me because I'm not a good candidate for the transplant. But fingers crossed, I'll get that letter saying that, I will get the transplant. So hopefully next month at this time, I'll be on the transplant list for a new heart. So that's basically it until I get the letter from the hospital.
Yeah, it's been, as you can imagine, it's been amazingly tough. I will say this: I've been in EMS for the majority of my life. I started when I was 16 years old, and I'm now 38. So however long. But Jeff, I've dealt with a lot of people that have ongoing issues, obviously, especially because the county I work in is, it's not really a small county, but it's relatively small compared to a city. But Jeff is one of the most amazing stories. Obviously I've known Jeff, I guess at almost the beginning of it before it happened, and then watched the progression of it happen. And it's been terrible to watch him go through. Thank the Lord he's here to talk to us and is able to fight it. But I went down with Jeff. I guess that's been about a month ago.
About a month.
Yeah, I took him to meet up with the transplant team and all the physicians and doctors. And I got to tell you, I was really impressed. Ruby, which is in Morgantown, West Virginia, it's one of our bigger hospitals in the area, and they actually own a lot of the smaller hospitals around here. They just started doing transplants. So if Jeff can get in for a transplant, he's going to be one of the first ones to go through it. But like Jeff was saying, the issue is the person's got to be, everything's got to match up. Everything's got to match up from the donor to Jeff, and the list is just unbelievably long. There's a lot of people that are on the waiting list, obviously, for that. So the main thing in the meantime is just, keep Jeff, he's on cardiac rehab. And obviously one of the big things that I talked about before in the other videos is, the amount of money for prescription cost. And Jeff, we were just talking, the helicopter ride, if anybody's familiar with that, when you go from one hospital to the other, sometimes they'll take another transport.
I got you covered.
You got to take a transport unit to one hospital to the other. Jeff, because they can't wait that long, they fly him by helicopter from here to Morgantown, which is about 3-4 hours. How long the drive is that?
The drive's about 3 hours. Flying time's about 40 minutes.
And you got to understand, anytime he gets in that helicopter, you're looking at probably thousands of dollars.
I think it's between $40,000 and $50,000 a flight. So thank God I have good insurance, and the money that people donated to me through my Gofundme, and my medication expense alone, my out of pocket is about $800 a month. I'm on disability now, so $800 a month's a lot of money.
Hey, I'm gonna let you. I'm reading everybody's comments. Thank you so much. Thank you for the prayers for Jeff. Thank you for you all that went over to his Facebook and showed him support. And thank you all so much to just every way. I've said this so much here recently, but I've been on YouTube for several years now, and for one reason or the other. But when I actually got into it and said, "Hey, I found this," I've always played a coin pusher, but when I started really getting into just, when I found the high limit and everything like that, the audience that is a part of this channel is absolutely amazing. I mean, it just like what you all did for Bray. For those that don't know, Bray just passed over 1,000 subscribers, which is amazing. So I told you that, Bray started the channel, and a few people went over that probably didn't like me, or maybe they just thought it was funny, but disliked his videos. And unfortunately, he realized right when I was dropping him off at school, which was the absolute worst time. And his little, if you could have seen his face, not cry, but, broke up. He's like, somebody don't like my videos. And of course, as a dad, that breaks your heart. And I've said it before. It's one thing, I'm a 38-year-old man, I got broad shoulders, but you're trying to tell a child, hey, don't think anything of it. So anyways, I went on here, you all went over in the masses, and just, if you could see his face when he passed 1,000 subscribers, if you could have seen his face when he got to 100 subscribers. So I can't thank you all enough for what you've done to support me, Jeff, my son. You're all amazing people. I wish I'd like to get the opportunity to thank you all face to face one time, tell you how much I appreciate that.
I've seen a couple people that were looking for the GoFundMe page. I'm not sure if you can see that.
I'll try to put a link up too.
I think it's if you go to GoFundMe, type in Jeff Clark, scroll down, it says help Jeff Clark get a heart. You'll see it about halfway down the page. But I've seen a lot of people that are asking for that link.
The lady Lotus said, Jeff, you should start a page. That's funny because me and Jeff actually, when I took him to Ruby, we started recording a little bit, which is we were both so tired. It was we had to leave at 4 in the morning, and when I get tired, my tongue feels like 10 times too big. I have a hard enough enunciating as it is. So you get me in a situation like that, and I'm really bad. But it was a long day of sitting there talking to everyone, and I forgot to record while we were there. But Jeff was really thinking about for those that have. I've been reading a lot of comments. A lot of you all, one way or the other, whether I've seen someone said they're going through chemotherapy, which I'm so sorry. My thoughts, prayers are with you, and then daughter. And I was trying to keep up. I'll go through later on and read them more in depth. But I think a lot of people would benefit, watching Jeff's journey, what it's like being young and having to go through that, and all the things in depth. I think there's an audience, a huge audience for that. So that's something that definitely do. All right, so let's get into the Bitcoin competition. So now I've said this so many different times, and I don't know. Okay, you need to understand that this place that I'm going to, they're all over the place. As a matter of fact, Jeff's family used to be in business. They own them as well here locally, with a couple liquor stores as well. But they're all over the place. When they legalized gambling in West Virginia, that you could have the slots, like bars, just all the bars would put 5 of them. I think you can have 5 or 6 of them, of the main slots, and then you can have the novelty ones, like some of the ones beside it's like the novelty ones that I play. So they're everywhere. But these are not like your typical casinos. And I've said this so many times. They're not like you walk in and you get the gold ambiance and everything is just beautiful. These are like little like someone
just don't know.
Yeah, I know. I need
There's some bad ones.
And like I said, honestly, out of respect for them, I know a lot of people say, "Why don't you just record the whole trip inside?" And I'm trying to be respectful to them because this has been great, but this has also caused a lot of controversy with them as well, because I got people calling them, asking them, showing up out of nowhere. And, obviously they want the business, but they kind of are busy enough as it is. So I try to keep a little bit of privacy with them. I kind of give you a roundabout. This is where it's at. You can find a bunch of them at, but try to respect their privacy all at the same hand. But I say all that because this Bitcoin competition, I should have known it was a fantastic idea, and it went by great, but it wasn't quite. I've been to a Hollywood casino where they've had the big giveaways, and people are waiting, and they got the person on loudspeaker, and this was just the complete opposite. And I have footage of that I'm going to show. But so what had happened with the Bitcoin competition? They had a first and second place. And then after that, they had some novelty things. So they started low and worked their way up. Like they started the novelty items, and then they worked up to second, first place. Well, I personally end up winning one of the novelty items, which mine was good for slot play. Basically, it was credit for in there that I can use. Second place and first place, they announced the number, and they weren't there to receive it. So how they were doing that is, which is the Bitcoin. That was the one. One of them was, and it wasn't even the full Bitcoin. I was misunderstood on that. I was thinking it was an actual Bitcoin, $8,000 worth, and it wasn't. It was just an actual. However that works with Bitcoin's a percentage of a Bitcoin, which you have the cryptocurrency. So I was wrong there too. Again, I know very little bit of information. I try to tell you what I know. But I personally won some credit, house credit. But the funny thing is how I received it, and I'm gonna show you all here in a second how they gave me my house credit, and I laughed because I thought they probably spent more money on giving this to people than they did for the actual thing. Sorry, I'm trying to. So okay, all right. So let me tell you. Let me explain. Now, I'm sure you all have seen like Publishers Clearinghouse and the lottery. When you win things, you get like they take your pictures and stuff. This is how I got. I won my big check. Look at me. But anyways, so I got $500. I guess it's backwards. But I got $500 in gameplay and a cool check that I can keep in my house and here in the office. I can hang it up. It's my winner. So that's how I got mine. So this is what the second part of that. What they said is they're going to give them a period of time, which they said, and I can't remember. It might be on the video, but they'll give a period of time for those to claim it. And if not, they're going to recycle it and do it again. So I hate to say it because I want people obviously to benefit. I don't want to be sold. But like I said, with the Progressive, I've never won once. And I've played that thing regular. So I just feel like I got terrible luck. So I would like for them to not claim it so it can keep on going. So that's sorry, I'm trying to keep up. But that's essentially that's what I got. I got a big check and I got house credit, which I'll use, obviously. But the problem is, you all know, it's $400 of a buy-in. So that will give me one buy-in and $100 extra. So I will use that to record probably the next video that I go up there. And which is nice because I literally just lost like a little over $500 there. So it's nice to get it, but it's not monetarily. It's just for credits. So for me, if I would get it, it would be quarter value.
But it's still money you're going to spend.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and I can win money off of it. So, I mean, it can translate over.
I'll go there and play for you.
There you go.
I'm no good at it, but I'll play.
Hey, speaking of that, would you all like to see Jeff? Instead of me being the person playing all the time, you got to be 21 or over, but I can have Jeff do a video for you all playing it. See if he has any better luck than me. Maybe he's like be the Obi-Wan Kenobi, the master.
Yeah.
Did I get? Maybe. I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep up to it. Yeah. I know. Yeah. Could you see me taking this to my bank and saying, "Yeah, I'd like to deposit this, please"? That's just like put this into my account. What movie was that? There's a movie with Will Ferrell where they have that competition that no one's ever could win, and that homeless guy accidentally threw the basketball in there and ended up winning it, and Will Ferrell had no money to give him, so he gave him the check. That was his reward, was a check. Semi-pro, there you go.
Somebody knew because I
love that movie. But so that's pretty much where we're at. So it's pretty cool. I hope you all like the quality of this thing. I don't know. This last video I put out with me losing big, a lot of people are saying it was like watching ice melt. And I understand. And that's the reason why in the past, the videos of me losing, I've never put them up because they're boring. Because you're watching the progress of me playing and you're watching it move forward, but then you never see that actually come off or me win it. So that's the reason why I've never put them up. And a lot of times it's $400 or $500 that I'm out, that I don't put on there. I do it for that reason. But just that new coin pusher. And the only reason why I put it up because it was a brand new coin pusher that I had been telling you all about. So,
some of the cops came and busted their place.
oh, really? Well, looking good, Jeff. Yes, he is. I'll tell you, that's my. We were just talking to him when he got here. He's definitely looking really good.
I feel good. I do. For spending that long in the hospital, Nip, I do. I feel pretty good.
Hey, another one.
Little tested out.
So, anything? What would you all like to talk about? In West Virginia, yes, they're in West Virginia. I don't think they're legal in Virginia. Well, no, I say that Flying J's.
Yeah.
I've had a lot of people ask me that Flying J's has slots.
Well, they had those. Now, what's not legal in Virginia is like the ones my family has, the video libraries.
Oh, okay.
But they're controlled by the state.
Okay, yeah, and that's the thing. Ultimately, it's controlled by the state. And for the longest time, there was a lot of rules with those. Like if you had those, you couldn't have certain it's illegal, but a lot of places do the tip jars. I don't know if you're all familiar with those, but you buy tips throughout the day, and some of them are for like a certain amount of money value, and then when a jar goes, somebody wins the whole pot. So if you have, which I think they're probably illegal.
They're illegal.
Okay, yeah,
but you have progressive jars with those also.
Right, okay. Yeah, and you can but I know you're not supposed to do like multiple ways of gambling.
Now, if the state's not going to make their dollar, it's not legal.
Right, exactly. And that's the other. There's so many variables. But so I ask, and I've asked this before, but if you all want to come check out West Virginia, do it. I love the state, especially where we're at in the state. If you want to go play the coin pusher, go play all of it. By all means, don't want to come off by any way of saying this is mine and no one else do it. But the weird calls that they're getting of, is this a spot that YouTuber comes up to play? Please don't do that.
No way.
Yeah, just show up. You don't need to. There's a lot of them around here, but there's not that many. You'll find the ones that have. If you're looking just for the coin pusher, you'll find the ones that have that. But the calling around, that's funny. They laugh about it, but it's not going to take much for that laughing to turn into, hey, we can't let you come up here and record anymore.
And most of the time, they're not going to tell you anyhow.
Yeah, they're not going to tell you anything because they don't know what the reason.
Who you are, if you're coming for what reason, they don't know.
Okay, so for those of you all that are just tuning in about the Bitcoin giveaway, what they did was they had some lower level prizes, and then they had a second and first place, which I need to correct myself because first place was not for the full $8,000 Bitcoin value. First place was for however that cryptocurrency works. It was towards a certain percentage of a Bitcoin. The first and second place persons that had the number was not there to receive it. So they were going to try to contact to have the number up on the board. They're giving it however minute long. I think it was something like 2 weeks or something like that. And if they don't claim it, then it's going to keep on going. Which selfishly for me, I was kind of hoping they wouldn't claim it so I could still have a chance. Because even if it was just a little bit of a Bitcoin, I've been interested in it. I know there's a lot of different schools of thoughts, whether that'll go anywhere or not. But I mean, for the people that invested in it off at the very start, and then they quadrupled their money, obviously there was some money. I just don't understand how you cash it in. That's the only thing kind of confuses me. I don't know where. I was watching YouTube videos because this kind of got me interested in Bitcoins. And apparently there's an exchange like Wall Street in New York that you can take it to, I guess. Which for a couple $100, I'm not gonna go all the way to New York to try to do that. Which I love New York City, but so I'm not really completely familiar with that. Hey, Texas, your net worth's $8 million. I wish my math.
I need to know him.
Yeah, right.
Somebody want to know: do you pay taxes under $1,200?
The tax thing here is, what is it? Do you remember what it is above that you got to pay tax? So you got to claim all of it on your taxes. All of it is
any
taxed.
winnings.
Yeah, any winnings. Like even if you go get a scratch-off ticket, you got to claim any winnings. But some of it, they can handle. Like I guess it's kind of like the Powerball, where you can take the full amount and then they automatically take the taxes out right then.
Like if you win big at the racetrack here at Charlestown Racetrack, the IRS has an office in there, and they get their money before you leave the casino.
Yeah. And that's essentially like for me, for my winnings. So I don't have to end of the year try to do it. But the thing is, what bounces me out is I have so many losings that I even myself out. And that's how it kind of works with gambling. You know, you get, I guess it's more of an accounting thing, but if your winnings versus your losings, you know, it can balance itself out. They have Bitcoin ATMs, really? In LA, is that something? Yeah, right. Man, I wish.
I'm with this guy. My net worth's $500. See,
Hey, that's looking good, man.
he's in our
Yeah,
you're in our money
guy.
bracket. At 8 million, I'm nowhere close to that.
Florida. Jeff's actually getting ready to go. Jeff's got family that lives in Florida. And
Yep.
he's getting ready to go back down.
Getting ready to go to Vero Beach, hopefully next month, if my doctors approve it.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing with Jeff. I mean, everything he does, it requires
Doctor's approval.
Minnesota. Is that Lutzen, Minnesota? No, that was the $1.78.
$1.78.
That's probably more where I'm at.
That's where we're at.
Especially after these YouTube videos.
Shoot. Oh, somebody says they love Vero. I love Vero too.
So I hope you all doing good. So something else too. I've been debating this back and forth for so long, and the reason why I don't put more videos out, obviously, it's economics. I hope you all can understand that. If I could record 3 or 4 times a week, I would. Now I keep whatever money I make off YouTube. It stays in a pot where I just recycle it.
Hello, Melbourne.
Hey. But I'm going to do, and this is my promise, I'm going to start doing 2 videos a week. That's doable, I hope. Hopefully, I mean, you see the trend as I do if I'm making it or losing it. So I definitely want to start putting 2 videos out a week. I'm going to actually take my big check up there and I'm going to record the next video with that.
Oh, no, this is my buy-in. So.
And hey, also let me show y'all again. So I'll update on the videos, but we're doing the let me see if I can get Glenda cleaned up in here. So I have the good luck necklaces with the Chinese. I can't think of the name of it, but which I have had some people leave me messages that it's been good luck. The ones that bought it, well, somebody said they ended up hitting a scratch off or something as soon as they had it. So that's amazing. So I'm glad it's working for you all. But we're doing the painted quarters, and the first batch I got, the quality was decent. I mean, I can't paint quarters that well, so I can't critique anybody. But then I found another gentleman that had some on Etsy, and we had some issues of me getting the order. So I just recently ordered these. And they got plenty of them. So this is what I'm going to be sending out now. Oh, what's that there?
You said Texas one good. Did you see that? Inside joke.
So, you know, there's stereotypes in life. And everybody falls victim to one stereotype or the other. So this quarter right here, this one, I seen the skull, and I told Jeff, I said, the Texas one's my favorite. And Jeff had it in his hand, and he said, what Texas one? And I was like, this one. He's like, that's Montana. I was like, I thought I seen the skull, and for some reason, I guess anytime I think of the was it a bull's head? I think Texas for some reason, which I have no idea. So I was completely Montana.
I've overlooked it for 20 years, so it didn't surprise me.
So if you want here, let me put something up.
See a lot of people from Australia. Hello, down under. Wisconsin.
So this right here, that's the email that's linked into my YouTube channel, which you can get it, but you got to go through, you got to do contact or whatever. But if you have any questions and comments, whatever, because I know a lot of people go to my Josh Bartley Facebook page, and I unfortunately don't get on that thing a lot. It's kind of a pain in the butt. It's not linked up to my phone, so it takes me a little bit to find the messages. But I check my email daily. So if you send me an email, I can, if you want to any ideas that you all have, believe me, I value every bit of y'all's opinion. So anything you all have, I appreciate.
Belgium, Mississippi, Kansas, and they're coming from everywhere.
Yeah, Canada.
Somebody wants to know what they missed. Hey, you'll have to go back and watch it. You missed a good time.
Best thing ever. So what you missed so far is I got the new quarters. This is what I won for the Bitcoin. A big check. And what else? And just Jeff was
talking.
Yeah, basically talking. I'll try. It'll be up on the channel so you can go back through. But I did not win the Bitcoin. However, fingers crossed that no one claimed it, which would be another week left before they did it. But one thing I noticed when I was there, what ingestion is they had something new in the coin pusher, but I didn't have any money with me to play. So hopefully when I go up there, it's still in there, but it might be something cool.
Somebody asked about Bray. How's he doing?
Bray's good, really good. The next live stream I do, I'll make sure I have a little man with me. He's happier than ever. Can't thank you all enough for your support. How much he appreciates y'all going over there, supporting his channel, liking his videos, and everything you've done for him. He's big time now. He's a big time YouTuber. So, oh, thank you so much. Somebody really likes potatoes.
They do. I've seen a lot of potatoes on there.
Potato chips.
Isaiah balls. And somebody likes smiley faces. That's from Honduras.
Honduras.
Man.
How can you order the coins? Well, if you go, I think in past 3 videos, there should be a link to my Etsy account. If you go straight to Etsy, which to me, it was a universal, cheap, easiest way to handle it, because that way you can get a tracking number. I can print out straight from there. But if you go on to any of the past 3 videos, you'll see a link to the, I think it's the Good Luck package or something like that. Click on that, and right now I have 10 available, which I got more of these coming in. Actually, I probably have over 10, but I just put, because I get back on orders, which I just shipped out the last bit of packages. So I shipped out like 13 or 14 yesterday or today. So they'll be going out. But that's how you can order these. It comes with this necklace, a Good Luck envelope, a little thing that I put thank you and sign it, and then some other coins and stuff. So that's why I've been sending out to say thank you. You got to go to bed. Well, thank you. You were the first one here, Gamer Kid, Andrew. So thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a good night.
It's almost my bedtime.
Yeah, I'm the only.
But we don't sleep.
I'm gonna go ahead and put a link up here for you all. All right, so I'll explain this one. All right, so this link right here is to a gentleman's YouTube channel. It's Mr. Hominoid is his name. He's from Australia. He's been, oh, well, thank you so much, Wendy. Thank you absolutely so much. Mr. Hominoid has come, hey, good friends with me and Jeff now. He talks to Jeff a lot more than me. But he's helped us a lot with, as far as he's dealing with the Australian fires, which is something, again, I haven't checked the progress today. I try to keep up on it daily. I know there were some firefighters that just passed away from the United States just recently, too. But so my heart, anybody from Australia, my heart and thoughts and everything I can is with you all. I can't imagine such a beautiful country. Jeff's been there. I haven't, unfortunately. Jeff was there in his military service time, but I definitely, that's on my bucket list of places that I want to go. So that's absolutely terrible. There's been a lot of terrible things happening here recently. I mean, I'm sure you all just recently heard about the death of Kobe Bryant and all the coach and all this daughter, and just terrible, absolutely terrible. I know there's been a lot of controversy, people saying, it's kind of bad. There's so much attention goes to a celebrity when he passes away. And I get that, but a lot of people have grown up with these people. And sorry, that's my shepherds.
I'm in here hiding.
Yeah. But anyway, so my heart and thoughts with you are with you all. And Mr. Hominoid has helped us out tremendously. He's sending things to us. He puts a lot of things up on his channel for Jeff. Explores a lot around Australia. So if y'all go over and show him some love, and to check out his videos that he's done for Jeff and me and Bray, and I really appreciate it. He's a really great guy. It's people I've been able to meet over because of YouTube over the years. I've met people that literally are just my friends now. I've watched them from high school to college, graduating college. It's no exaggeration. I mean, this has been such a blessing to keep up with a lot of you all.
I mean, Mr. Hominoid, I'm sorry. No. Mr. Hominoid has sent me, I haven't seen it yet, but I know it's in the mail to me, 1 and 2 bit pieces from Australia that are out of circulation. He wants to see if I can sell them here in the United States to help my GoFundMe. So he has done some good things for me. Matter of fact, he's in Sydney today, videotaping around Australia to where I was back in the early 80s when I was in the service and stationed in Sydney for 8 months. So he's a great guy. Go to his page, like, subscribe, just follow him. He doesn't make long videos, but the man is very, very knowledgeable of Australia, I must say.
I'm going to put another link up too. I see some people asking about Jeff's GoFundMe. So let me go in here for a second. I'll put the link to Jeff's GoFundMe if anybody would like to.
And to everybody from Josh's channel that's donated, thank you very much. It is every penny helps, believe me.
Okay, let me see.
Are we going to do that same one again with the pusher?
Oh. Well, we had one of these we've had an issue with. Let's do the other one because it was easier.
Yeah, the original one.
All right, let's go to. Hold on, let me. My campaign. Right here.
That one there. Yes. Okay. Make sure it's still up.
Copy.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Now I'm going to go over here to this. All right. So this is the link to the Jeff's GoFundMe page. The other one with the coin pusher, which, by the way, speaking of that, the coin pusher, we just sent it out. The toy version of it, but it's still pretty expensive. So I'm waiting to hear some feedback from him, what he thinks of it. It was coming in today. And if he likes it enough, then I'll continue to give that one away for people that donate towards the Jeff's GoFundMe. So, like I said, everything that you all do for us, believe me, I try to show. We just same thing with the Bitcoins. I know you're all asking about the Bitcoins. So maybe what I'll do in this next video that I put up, keep an eye out, and I'll have something on there. I'll take some ideas from y'all too of what I could do to how to give it away.
Somebody wants to put Bray's
link? Okay.
Link up there also.
Sure can.
As I tell you, I looked for it under hot noodle. I could never find it. So we'll put the right one up there, and yeah, please like and subscribe. Bray's a good kid.
Yeah, I've been very lucky with him. As proud as a parent can be. All right, so this is the link. Put a lot of links. This is the link to Bray's YouTube page. If you want to go over and show him some love, thank you so much. I truly, truly appreciate it. Not trying to spam you, Joshua. Can you please link your sons? Yep, I just did it for you.
Just did it. Yep,
yeah, just did it. Sorry about that, Cole. So there's a link to that one. Sorry, I'm trying to keep up to the.
We have visitors.
We're going to get a visitor here.
Let me just get up and shut that door.
That was one of the things that I found funny more than anything. Yeah. All the conspiracies with, where this coin pusher was located. Obviously, the mom's basement, just because that was supposed to be an insult to me that I live in my mom's basement.
I thought that was so funny when I read that. Exposed.
Exposed.
That was good. I liked it.
But if I was recording anywhere in here or in this home, you would hear shepherds the whole time going, "Ruff, ruff, 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 ruff," because those dogs, they're the best protection that you can have for your family ever. But the downfall to that is that's what they do, especially when they can't be in here and see what's going on. Yeah, I tell you, Jenna, thank you so much. I tell you what, all around,
Thanks, Nicole.
I got so blessed with Bray. He's just such a well-mannered young man, loving. He's the most loving child that you can imagine. I mean, it's he still gets embarrassed, when I drop him off at school and I give him a kiss. He's normal, but he's so smart. I mean, I told you at his age, I was kind of the nerdy kid that other people were into playing Nintendo and Sega, and I was looking up Civil War facts just because I was interested in it. And Bray has taken that, and he's so interested in, especially a lot of stuff with England. He loves the whole monarchy, how everything works. He's so interested in that. He looks up stuff about that, France, anything that has that structure. He loves. Orders costumes of it, and it's pretty. As a matter of fact, that thing that he just won.
Somebody feed the dogs.
Somebody feed the dog. Right. Glenda's over there with the dogs. They're just worried because Jeff's in here, door shut, so they're upset. I know. Thank you, Nicole. So yeah. If there's for the Bitcoin results, for those of you all just tuning in, I did not win the Bitcoin. Actually, the person that did win it was not there. To back up, it wasn't for a full Bitcoin. It was for a portion of the Bitcoin. They have, I think it was like 10 days or something like that to retrieve it. If not, the competition is going to keep going. However, I did get they had a first and second place, which were all Bitcoin value, and then they had like lower prizes, like they handed out. Mainly it was slot play, but I won. But I won my big check. I got $500 worth of slot play there, so that was good. But if y'all have any ideas of how, because I don't want to make it to where to win the Bitcoin that you have to go pay for something or something. So maybe I can just find I'll tell you what. Here's the idea. My next video I put out, give me a number. So start at 1. I don't care what it is. Just try to keep it like 1 in between how many people watch the video. And then what I'll do is I'll go on that random.org and we'll do it live, and I'll pick like 2 or 3 numbers, and then whoever has that number will win the Bitcoin. Is that fair enough with everyone? I think that's probably the easiest way.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah. So my next video out with your comment, just leave a number or just leave a comment with a number. Normally the videos get around 20,000, but you got to understand the comments. Maybe I don't know how to work that.
My dog's only guards the cheese.
Where I miss it.
My dog's only guard the cheese.
Right.
Yeah. So the next time I think I'm going to come in, I'm going to play the corn pusher and see how well I do.
Y'all like that? Wouldn't that be a cool idea to let Jeff play it? It would be cool to have someone else to record and they're talking. That way you don't have to hear all my slangs, my dang on it and the dag on it and apparently I've heard so many funny different things. It's almost like a meme. I should be in labor and delivery with some of the things I say, and I do it subconsciously, not even thinking about it. So, hey, your number is 7. All right, David, if you don't mind, on the next video, if you can just put that again, number 7, and then, like I said, what I'll do is by the time the next video is out, we'll go to random.org and I'll pick, and we'll I think I have like 5 or 6 of them. So we'll pick left should be like 5, and we'll pick 5 different ones, and then I'll send them out to you for free, and then that way y'all can have the cool, which are really nice. I don't know if they're worth anything, but
can I send you 400 to live stream?
420 to live stream?
Sure, yeah, we'll take it. You can send us $1.
Yeah,
I don't care.
I like number 420.
But you got to send that on 420.
All right, so with you all that have the numbers here, if you don't mind, if you can, when my next video comes out, if you can keep your number and put it out on there, and then we'll pick a winner. I think that would be the easiest way. Or those of y'all doing on here, maybe those of y'all put numbers here. I can do the first one, first drawing off of this video, and then I'll do 4 more on the other one. Maybe that's fair enough since people are commenting on here. Hey everyone, sorry, I'm trying to catch up. Well, that's a big number. I don't know if that number is going to get picked. But yeah, so that should be good. So it's been, I know it's getting late. Yeah, just keep on throwing your numbers in there, and we'll, and even after this is down, if you just want to put your numbers in the comment section, we can do it that way too. And I'll pick a number from this to send out a Bitcoin. And the next video, you can enter again. Each video, maybe you just do it once, and then I'll send it out to y'all. And then hopefully y'all can get it, and we'll go from there. But I want to thank you all so much for all the support. I say this all the time. I mean, I know Jeff, I'm glad Jeff was able to come over so he can, say hi and thank you and let you know where he's at. And unfortunately, I wish I had a Bitcoin to show you, but who knows? Maybe it'll work out that no one wins it, and I can win it again or have another chance at it. But I'll take the $500 in free slot play, especially after my losses here lately. I won't record on the new coin pusher unless they get that fixed. So don't worry, I won't put no more videos out like that. I'll go back to old reliable. And like I said, when I was up there, they had some different items in there. I didn't have really a chance to look at because I didn't have any money with me to play. I just came up there to see who won it. But y'all, thank you so much. Thank you all so much for the thoughts and everything to Jeff. I really greatly appreciate it. I know he'll have a little bit better time to go through it later and read it all. But you all have a...
Thank you, Nicole.
To use a comment generator. Okay. Well, if you think that's better, a comment generator, that's a good idea too. I didn't think about that because you would get repeat numbers. So anybody that's leaving a comment, I'll just use a comment generator too. And maybe I'll do one. How many novelty prizes? 3. They had 3. 3 of them. And I won 1 of them. So there was 3 altogether, first and second place. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to go ahead and hop off here. Got to feed these dogs. Jeff can get home, attempt to go to sleep. But I know I appreciate it. But now that I have this camera, I hope you all like the quality. Hope the sound is good. I'll go back and try to review it. But I'm going to do this more often. This is a good way to interact with you all and, kind of a live thing. But outside of that, guys, thank you all so much. I appreciate everything you all do. I truly do. It's such an honor to have you all part of the channel. And I know Jeff thanks you and Bray thanks you. We all thank you so much. So I hope you all have a fantastic night or day, whatever time it is where you're at. And I'll have a video out. See, for record tomorrow, it'll be out in 2 days. Today's Tuesday. So I'll try to have it out by Thursday. So the new video will be out Thursday. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll talk to y'all soon.
Good night.